This is Conjuanction, Wizard and Magic Convention in Duluth, Georgia. This is their opening ceremony. Conjuanction.
We're so excited you're here. Hopefully a magical weekend. We're really excited. We've tried to bring in some magic to kick off the weekend. I'm Angela Seconder.
I'm Chris Seconder.
We're the creators of this madness. Magical weekend. Sorry? No way.
And founders.
Non-founders. We also have, of course, tons of volunteers and staff and team members and tech helping us out this weekend. So let's give them a round of applause. So there's some resources we want to make sure everybody's aware of. There is a program guide, there's the newspaper that you got, registration. There's also, if you look at the back of your badge, there's a QR code that has the app on it. Most of you have downloaded that already. But if you are looking for the app, it is on the QR code in the back of your badge. We also have a Discord. In the app is the address for the Discord. It's running all the time and it will run after the event as well. Make sure you join that. If you'd like to interact with us in several groups on the Discord. And if you find throughout the weekend, when you do all these wonderful, interactive, fun, and educational things that we have in store for you, that you don't want to wait a whole year for Conjuration, that's crazy nuts. So we're launching another convention.
We're insane.
It's for sci-fi fans. So it's called Stellar Fest. It's Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, and other space speaking of interactive, Chris or Presto, did you want to do it or you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. So one of the new things we brought from an interactive experience is the Nimbus 2000, that you can actually ride through Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and the Quidditch pitch. And it's really wonderful. It's at the end of the hallway right over here, and it is free. So there will be a line. So you might want to get it sooner rather than later. But that is one of the things that we include in your interactive experiences with your badge. He's worked long and hard for it. He's going to have a hippogriff he plans next year.
Yeah, we thought we were insane.
So he does amazing work to create another edge of interactive piece for us, and we're really excited to have him. Thank you, Chris, so much for that. And for doing it free, I just think that's really yes, your announcement.
Okay, so I know most of you have wandered down Altar Alley, you've looked into Fender Hall, and you noticed that somebody was missing. Our own Rita Skeeter is not here this year. There is a reason for that, and it's all the fault of her husband. This morning, 6 pounds, 5 ounces, 19 years of age. His name is Elijah. Mother, baby, and father are doing just fine. She says she can't wait to see everybody next year, and she promises not to let this happen again. I've been holding on to that information since 9:30 this morning.
Do we have any Eternals in the room?
Stand up. Stand up.
Those are lifetime members. They're with us for the long haul. So we're super excited for your support. We appreciate you and just wanted to recognize you. Anybody been here first year, second year?
Second year.
Sorry.
Wow.
You know, what are you doing? Oh, since the first year. Oh, okay. I misunderstood her. I thought if it was your first year.
I
Oh.
understood what I meant.
My hearing aids are upstairs, sorry.
Oh, so your thought, I meant you guys are, this is your very first year? Okay, show me who that is. Wow.
Okay, everybody else, look at them. They're the ones that you need to make
Yes. So
feel
Peter,
like part of our family.
Absolutely. You're now a conjuror.
Of course.
So for the first years, we definitely want you to find an eternal member and definitely help them guide you through the wonderful, magical experiences you're gonna have this weekend. Live and breathe the app, live and breathe. There's so much to do. For a little con, we're pretty mighty as far as what to do. So you definitely have a lot on your plate. One of the things we'd like to do is introduce you to some of our musical performances. So I'm going to give them a few minutes to set up while we go over a little bit of that. We have lots of live musicians here. We have magicians that walk around. We have Choose Your Own Adventure games, which Chris ran earlier today. We're going to do on Sunday, right? And
that didn't kill everybody. We had 4 winners.
But we give you a little taste of our musical performances we're having.
Hi everybody, we are having a great time already, even though we got here later than we meant to. Traffic was awful, but we're so glad to be here. We are the Blibbering Humdingers. We're from the Raleigh area, and we do a lot of different kinds of nerd music. We started off as a wizard rock band with Harry Potter stuff, but we've added Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Muppets, lots of stuff. We're playing tonight at 6. We have 6 shows this weekend. Well, we did one already. 5 more shows this weekend, so come and find us.
And there's lots of other great music. I think Hawthorne and Holly are here, and Mark Gunn, and
Lots of great
Toucan
performers.
too. Yeah, so yeah, check out everybody because we're all friends. We try to get to each other's shows.
So this is a song about raising our kids in the nerd world and at conventions and whatnot. They are now 23 and 21, but they've been coming to these since they were knee-high. There's a fist pump part in here, so if you would join in, make sure you pump straight up instead of don't hit your neighbor. The idea when I wrote that, I was like, it's all about being smart, and it's okay to be smart, but when I was a kid, it was not okay to be smart. We got teased about it a lot. So this is like showing it to the bullies, so there's hey, 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 and there's a rest, and then there's 3 more. So wore my Batman costume every day for a couple of years. Put my tiny hands on my baby head, making Yoda ears. Speaking clear on a gun age of 3. I'll show you Pete Jackson's cameo in Breathe.
Raised by nerds.
Someone smart and proud.
Raised by nerds.
Someone shouted loudly.
Raised by nerds.
Not hard and proud.
And we don't care. Hey, hey, hey.
Raised by nerds.
Hey, hey, hey. Raised by nerds.
It's okay. Just know it. In my dungeon crawl, I'm out of luck. My magic missiles are hurled. Make a working TARDIS and a portal gun in my Minecraft world. Modern weapons with the steam pump brass. Watching John Green for the history class.
Raised by nerds.
We're smart and proud.
Raised by nerds.
We'll shout it loudly.
Raised by nerds.
Not hard and proud.
And we don't care. Hey, hey, hey. Raised by nerds. Hey, hey, hey. Raised by nerds.
Go to cons with the lark bone master sword strapped to my back. I sacrifice ghosts to the elder gods to bring Firefly back. Still blue real gun into war. Playing magic cards on the Pensive War.
Raised by nerds.
Smart and proud.
Raised by nerds.
Shout it loudly.
Raised by nerds.
Hard and proud.
And we don't care. Hey, hey, hey. Raised by nerds. Hey, hey, hey. Raised by nerds. Now.
In my yearbook pic, wore my full top hat and my slithered pride. I can quote all the lines from the Holy Grail and Princess Bride. Ewok song, we know all the words. That's because we're the best nerds.
Raised by nerds.
We're smart and proud.
Raised by nerds.
Shout it loudly.
Raised by nerds. Big tummy chicken, little duckling who are raised by nerds. Turn around, raised by nerds. Shout it loudly, raised by nerds. And we don't care.
Some of you have no idea how nice it is to be raised by nerds. I was not. I had to find it all on my own with no help from mom and dad. It was hell.
I was raised by nerds. Bryn and Matt, you want to come up? So we have some great.
Hi, guys. So I'm going to tell you about our new quests this year. They're a little bit different. So because we are the Institute of the Arcane Arts at Mage Haven, you have to complete all your assignments. They're fun, don't worry. You're not required to play. They're still quests, guys.
Will you give me an A if I give you this?
No. All right. So those are our quests. We're actually in a different location this year. So we're gonna actually be over by the Crystal Cave. That direction, I guess. Somewhere is the Crystal Cave, and we are over by it. So if you can find the Crystal Cave, you can find us. All right. Have fun questing.
Tell us about the wonderful house boys.
All right, hi guys. So, most of you are long timers, but we do have some new people in the room, right? Yeah. First years? Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, and those of you do, we have a house cup every year. And we used to base it on the Harry Potter houses. And there was a little bit of a problem with doing it that way because if you kind of set out the hallway, you'd see there was a disproportionate number of particular colors of cloaks. And weirdly enough, because of that, the same couple of groups tended to win every year. So it was a little lopsided. So, after a lot of thinking, someone had the brilliant idea, I think it might have been Chris, actually. Yeah, probably, he's the source of a lot of brilliant ideas. We decided to rearrange how we're doing the houses this year. We did it last year, worked out pretty well. So here's how it works. There's 4 houses, earth, air, fire, and water, based on your birthday. And that balances out the teams. Last year, fire won. Only by 185 points. Still counts, but it's anybody's game. No sitting on your cloaks, folks. So every year I put out new house point chips. This year the difference is, you want to show them? Does anybody have a wand to know the opening spell? This year, if anybody's into astronomy, one of the things that was big this year was the eclipse. So this year they're moons. They're much smaller than that, but they're pocket size. But like that size. And the house ones from last year are available at the store. You can buy the ones from last year and the previous year. And next year there will be a whole new design as well. So every year they'll be new. So, how do you get your hands on these things? Well, one way is through the quests or the homework. So if you complete all your homework, you get a lot of house points for that. The other way of getting a hold of your house points is go to the panels and participate. Ask questions, participate in the panels. That's one of the best ways to win house points. The other one is a lot of times there'll be random people running around. If you do something interesting, you have amazing cosplay, they'll hand out some house points to you more than likely. You're supposed to earn them. That's the point of the game. Don't randomly go up to people and ask for house points. Don't go buy a bunch of brownies and trade them for house points. Which apparently someone did one year. Clever, not the point of the game. It's all about seeing how, again guys, let's see who wins. Now the teams are balanced. It's up for grabs for anybody. Have fun.
If you win that house point, it's worth $1 million. $1 billion points.
Hello. You all will be pleased to know that the cosplay and costume fashion show will be back at Mage Haven this year. I am Janie. I hosted last year, and my friend Val is assisting me this year because we had such an amazing turnout last year, and we're really hoping to repeat that. So if you are doing craftsman cosplay, so you made more than half your costume, pre-judging will be in room 1515 at 1 p.m. tomorrow. And I'm going to put that on the Yap app as a separate post. I think it's probably already floating out there in the ether, but if you have questions about that, me or Val, find us. We're happy to help. If you're wearing a costume and just want to celebrate it and celebrate your fandom and have fun, you're welcome to come walk the fashion show as well. We are having prizes for both cosplay, craftsmen, and costumes. So definitely come out before 5 o'clock in this very room tomorrow and strut your stuff on the stage. I mean, why not, right? Yeah. So thank you all again. And if you are not dressing up, please come support these awesome, brilliant, courageous, creative people who are going to come and walk the stage tomorrow. We'd love to see your faces. Anything else? Yeah, I also am with Crimson Blades, so the Dungeons and Dragons rooms. We have 2 rooms this year. They're over by the other set of elevators on the far side of the hall towards that Crystal Cave side that Ren was mentioning. So me and Val are also running some games. My husband Eli's in charge of games. Stand up, Eli. If you have questions about Dungeons and Dragons, games of Conjuration, he's definitely the person to ask. We have sign-up sheets outside, so please come by, see if there's slots available, and roll some dice. Thank you all.
Now, I'm thinking of coming for the fashion show. I was going to be dressed like this. I've been wearing the same costume since 1978. Nerd.
Speaking of games, the tabletop gaming room has moved for those who were here last year. For new people, you will not move, but I'm telling you, move. You go outside, back into the lobby where you registered, and just keep going around. You'll see it. It's in this building called the room called Kate's. It used to be a steakhouse, now it's a game room. Tabletop gaming throughout the weekend, late night, maybe not till 3 or 4 like we used to do it. We don't have volunteers that are willing to stay that up.
If you show up, if you show up, they will stay.
Yep, they do stay pretty late. We just have less volunteers this year, but we'll definitely be running that room. Just make sure you go to it. There's tons and tons of huge library games. And he also has some for sale, so make sure you check that out as well. Speaking of D&D, is
Chris Moreland, where are you?
right here, are you here?
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Okay, well, you know, he had to drive in, so maybe he's running late. So we have one each day. We're showing bits and pieces of a documentary called 50 Years of Fantasy. It is a D&D documentary that's being made, and the creators of said documentary are going to be here. They're going to be doing a panel each day of Conjuration, and they're going to show clips from it, and they have interviewed D&D gods. I kid you not. They've got some really amazing people that have been part of D&D since the very beginning that are part of this documentary. You definitely want to see it. Look it up on the app. 50 Years of Fantasy. It's going to be amazing.
Do we have anybody from Story Plant in the room? Or what do you want to do?
I don't think so. I think they're doing something right now.
Okay, talk about that.
All right, so if you notice, Boardroom 2 has a big sign that says Story Plant Fan to Pro. You got a great idea? Guess what? These are the guys that can help you out. They can help take your idea to book, to game, to TV show, to movie. They have some really high-level industry pros that are there to help take your basic idea all the way from here to here. They're going to be doing various panels and seminars all weekend long. You don't have to come to all of them. You can just stop in for the ones that really pique your interest. You want to go in there all weekend long? That's fine as well.
They're a sponsor.
Oh yeah. Give them a sponsor stuff.
They're on the back.
Yeah.
They're a sponsor, so make sure you give them a visit if you want to stimulate your creative juices. So that's really the highlights, but there is so much. We can sit here for hours to go through our panel programming. Make sure you look at this app, save your schedule. If you're looking for a particular speaker that you follow, if you find one of their panels, you can click their profile name, and it'll show everything that they're doing for the weekend. So if you like Woodring Humdinger, you want to see them, you can click their profile, it'll show everything they're doing. So that's a real good shortcut way to find places. We don't have a search in the app yet, but that's one of your tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you. Other than that, we hope you have a magical time this weekend. And please look for booking Conjuration 2025 or Summerfest at the store. And visit that for your official t-shirt.
Oh. I knew there was something she was going to forget. Look, we have our charity this year, because Mike's not here. Mike Hannigan is sick, so we're not doing the food bank. What we're doing is hurricane relief. And we have badge ribbons to help collect money for hurricane relief that are $1. But, wait, there's more. If you donate $5 towards the hurricane relief, you get the house chips from the previous years that have been turned into pins that you can decorate your badge with. So,
and we're having a silent auction.
Yes.
There'll be a table there for silent auction. All the proceeds will go to Direct Relief, which is a very legitimate hurricane relief support foundation. So we're really looking forward to helping raise money for that charity. And also Georgia Reptile Society is our second charity. So make sure you get a chance to visit with some creatures, some fantastic beasts. Okay, now we're done.
Have a magical weekend, everybody, and I'll see you at my panel at 6 o'clock.
All right, everyone. See you on the next live.